NumPy, function for simultaneous max and min. NumPy.max will find the max value in an array, and NumPy.min does the same for the min value. If I want to find both max and min, I have to call both functions, which requires passing over the very big array twice, which seems slow. Is there a function in the NumPy API that finds both max and min with only a single pass through the data?
Is there a function in the NumPy API that finds both max and min with only a single pass through the data? No. At the time of this writing, there is no such function. And yes, if there were such a function, its performance would be significantly better than calling NumPy.min and NumPy.max successively on a large array.
I don't think that passing over the array twice is a problem. Consider the following pseudocode. While there is only one loop here, there are still two checks. Instead of having two loops with one check each. Really the only thing you save is the overhead of one loop. If the arrays are really as big as you say, that overhead is small compared to the actual loop's workload. Note that this is all implemented in C, so the loops are more or less free anyway. Sorry to the 4 of you who upvoted and had faith in me. You definitely can optimize this. Here's some Fortran code which can be compiled into a Python module via F2Py. Maybe a Python guru can come along and compare this with an optimized C version. Compile it via. And now we're in a place where we can test it. The results are a bit staggering for me. I have to say, I don't completely understand it. Comparing just np.min versus minmax1 and minmax2 is still a losing battle, so it's not just a memory issue. Notes: increasing size by a factor of 10a and decreasing repeat by a factor of 10a, keeping the problem size constant, does change the performance, but not in a seemingly consistent way, which shows that there is some interplay between memory performance and function call overhead in Python. Even comparing a simple min implementation in Fortran beats NumPy's by a factor of approximately 2.
You could use NumPy, which is a NumPy-aware dynamic Python compiler using LLVM. The resulting implementation is pretty simple and clear. It should also be faster than a NumPy's min and max implementation. And all without having to write a single C/Fortran line of code. Do your own performance tests, as it is always dependent on your architecture, your data, your package versions.
There is a function for finding max min, called NumPy.ptp if that's useful for you. But I don't think there's a way to find both min and max with one traversal. Edit, ptp just calls min and max under the hood.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.